Assalamu alaikum. My name is Rafat Hussain and I will be your host today in the Muslim View. Today we're here at the London Muslim Mosque for the second annual Wellness Fair. And I would like to introduce to you Alia Al-Katoub, who is one of the organizers for the fair. Alia, welcome.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Wa alaikum assalam. Nice to meet you all.
So Alia, the question is this is the second time that you've organized a fair such as this?
It is, yes. And I was a volunteer with the Canadian Cancer Society, and I am part of the mosque, so we decided to collaborate and with a lot of other organizations to run this wellness fair, to just kind of to get all the agencies out there and to promote wellness through all the different organizations. So we have the Canadian Diabetes Association, Interhealth Community Center, we have dietitians here. I'm a dietetic intern, so I helped with the food and the recipe analysis, and so just kind of promoting the agencies and the services that are provided within the community.
Okay, Alia, why do you feel that a fair such as this is important for the Muslim community?
I think health is a very important aspect of our culture and our religion, so it's very important for us to take care of ourselves in order to take care of others and to be successful in our community. So this is a multi-health event to ensure that that we're healthy within mental health, physical health, all different types of health. So that's why I think it's important, and it's important to know that there's services out there that we can seek out. So if I'm having depression, then I need to seek help for it. I don't need to keep it quiet within myself.
The services that are here, how can people in the Muslim community seek out those services?
Within the organizations, you can sign up to be part of that. So, for example, I did one of my placements with the Interhealth Community Center, and so we do have a lot of Muslims that come out there, and so I was able to talk in Arabic when I gave a presentation or when I had a client that spoke Arabic. So I was able to help out with the translation as well. So within the agencies here, it's just providing the Muslim community with the access to that service and knowing about that service. So if I want to be a client at the Interhealth Community Center, then I can sign up and be a client there. And then all the other experts within their fields are here to allow people to know how to access that service.
I have with me here Sahar Atalia, who is the chair of the Wellness Fair Planning Committee. Now, Sister Sahar, you have been involved with the planning committee for how long?
So we have been preparing for this event for almost like 4 or 5 months ago. Mm-hmm. So we started by getting partners to collaborate with us in this event, mm-hmm. and we were thankful that we got like more than 16 to 17 organizations from different healthcare services. So we got the Parkinson's Society, the Alzheimer's Society, Heart and Stroke Foundation, or the Canadian Cancer Society is who initiated this event.
They're one of the main initiators for this event here.
So London Muslim Mosque is the one they hosted the event, but it was the initiative was coming from the Canadian Cancer Society.
Now I know that being on a few committees with regards to cancer screening, you had mentioned yourself that there are various programs with regards to that. Could you explain more fully in detail what those programs are?
When it comes to screening or to cancer, so we must stress that early detection will lead to better outcome. So in Canadian Cancer Society, we have 3 main programs through Cancer Care Ontario. So we have the screening for breast, cervical, and colorectal cancer. So we have on this table, if you can find, like some brochures for the mammograms and for the cervical, the Pap test, and the FOBT test for colorectal cancer. Recently, the Cancer Care Ontario, they launched an online website which called the Cancer Care IQ. So it is a very, very interesting and very beneficial risk assessment, cancer risk assessment tool. Through this website, everyone who is above 50 that can go into this site and answer some questions, and at the end there will be like a report or the risk assessment. They will tell them if they are average risk or high risk, and they will come with tips at the end. So they will tell them if they are eligible for screening, how do they do the screening. They can tell them healthy tips. They can save these reports and then can share it with their healthcare providers, and they can try to modify their health lifestyle. And then can go backward and then go and do the risk assessment again. So it's a very, very helpful tool, and we wish that everyone will be aware of this and participate in this.
So what you're saying is a very interactive website.
Yeah, it is.
Is it also user-friendly?
Yeah, it is. It is very, very simple and very easy to go. So we brought it here now, so we will try to promote for this and encourage people to use it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, we'll be now just taking a short break. We will be back at the Wellness Fair in a few minutes. Back to the Muslim View. I have with me now 4 members of the London Intercommunity Health Centre, and they will be introducing the various programs and services that are provided. So I will start with my right.
Oh, hi. My name is Lynn Pierre-Pittman, and I coordinate the Anonymous HIV testing program. So if anyone was interested, if you're really anxious and you'd just like to know your status, it's not a bad idea to get an HIV test done. At least it lets you know for certain whether you're HIV negative or HIV positive. It can help to relieve a lot of anxiety. And we're the only place in London that provides a rapid test, so you have your results back right away.
Good. Hi, I'm Ann Finnegan, and I work with the diabetes program at London Intercommunity Health Centre. And we offer a variety of programs, individual counseling for people who are pre-diabetic, diabetic, or have family members who are living with diabetes. We provide individual education as well as groups, and work in outreach programs with family physicians in the community.
All right, thank you. Now to my left.
Hi, my name is Evelyn Ajim, and I work with Anne with the diabetes program. And my role with the diabetes program is diabetes nurse educator. And so if you see me at the health center, I'll be helping you how to manage your food, your medication, and then just to help you live a healthier life with your diabetes. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ahmed Al-Hout from London Intercommunity Health Centre, the wraparound program. This program is for helping senior immigrants and francophones. In many ways, it is an outreach program. It is free, available for those who need the program in many ways. We try to help with things like housing, disability, anything that has to do with settling or living having a better life quality at home and staying or living at home as long as possible. The idea is to enable people to stay away from hospital and nursing homes as long as possible while they are still in control, being taken care of, and we try to connect them with all the various programs and services available in the City of London.
Thank you. How did you get involved with the Wellness Fair?
Last year we were invited to participate as the diabetes program, and in collaboration with a number of other programs at the health center, we were able to set up a booth here and talk with people about services that are available and how to access those services.
Thank you very much. I have with me Julia De Paz, who works with the Canadian Cancer Society, and she is also one of the main coordinators of this event. Welcome, Julia.
Welcome. Thank you for having me. We are very excited to host the second annual Wellness Fair at the Mosque. Initially, everything started because the Canadian Cancer Society is focusing on reaching out to communities that are getting stronger and at the same time are a minority here in London. So we wanted to reach out to them in a way that is familiar, friendly, open space, etc. So what a better place to do it here at the Mosque. We invited several partners, organizations to participate, as last year we decided to do a feedback form. So based on that feedback, that was actually very positive, they inquired, they said, well, why we don't bring Parkinson's disease, why we want to know information about Alzheimer's too, etc. So we invite these organizations who came together to bring that information.
The importance of these organizations here, were they also involved last year, or are some new, some returning? Again, I think the main issue is the importance behind the service providers.
Actually, the fair is growing. Last year, I think we also have like 10, and this year we have about 20 different organizations interested in partnering in this. I think the focus is we are all community, we are in this together, we are facing a lot of health issues, so we need to communicate ways to prevent them, particularly the Canadian Cancer Society embrace partnerships. We like to work together with other organizations and at the same time, send the message about prevention. We have certain power in make a difference in our health. So through information, getting the right information, knowing what to do, what to eat, what exercises to do, etc., we can participate in keeping our health.
Please join us back after this small break. Okay, welcome back to the Muslim View. We're here at the London Muslim Mosque for the second annual Wellness Fair. I have with me Dr. Abu Basha, who has already spoken about avoiding depression at this event. Dr. Abu Basha, you've highlighted some important issues with regards to depression. How is that being dealt with here in the Muslim community?
Yes, this is, like you said, is very, very important subject. Especially we have here in Canada as a multicultural country, and we receive a lot of people, different culture, different religion, different everything. And the first thing we face in here in a new community for us is who I am. And just you start to think, if you leave yourself, you will go to the depression. If you feel that you are different, you start depression. This is what happened for me. I am PhD degree from back home, Alexandria University. I came here, equal my study, equal my degrees, and I find myself nothing. Oh my God, what I did. I left everything, family, left my friends, left my career. This is very important. I came here, I find myself, I start to put in depression. But when we be healthy, we can think good. This is the important thing in depression. We need to be strong here. We need to be healthy. And if we stay and say, this is my life, I am here different, I can't do nothing, and they see to me that I put hijab, and this is hijab is make me different, maybe they didn't know that I am good. No, go ahead, start, put your first legs, and you will going on. Like me, didn't stop. I am PhD. I was assistant professor in the university. I came here, start study again, see what I want to do. I want to do something for my community. Okay, I have to do something for them. What it is, I want to be counselor. I went back to the university. I went back to the Guelph University. I study complete 2 years to finish my counselor. I make supervised hours to take the license to be in Ontario. I start to work here for the mosque, volunteer to all the community, and we have to stop to be strong, to face the problem. Even we are different, we can say we are here. We understand what is going on. We can help. We can help the community, Canadian community, the society, all the society. We are not cover our hair, cover our mind. No, we know how to think, how to make integrate the cultures, to take what we can do it. With the Islam, nothing. Islam said to us, we have to be good with everyone, to be like this, but we have to start by ourselves first.
Dr. Abubasha, you had mentioned that one has to take the first step.
Yeah.
How hard was it for you to take that first step?
Really, it was very hard. I came 15 years ago, and I have 3 kids, not only 3 kids, 3 girls. It's a very, very danger ages. 14, 10, and 6, and girls. And it was very difficult step. But, if you put your mind and write what you want, why I am here, what's your goal? I am here to educate my daughters, to get a good Muslim with the culture here, how to integrate, how we can get the good things with our good things together for them, and they will accept from me, they will take from the Canadian. This is what we have to know. We know that our kids will be different. We raise up back to home. We are different. They are different. But how we can deal with them, this is very important. And I stop with myself. I get depression, and I stop myself. How comes? I am successful in my back home. I can't be successful here. I am smart. How can I can't do nothing here? And I start with myself, with little help, support, counselor too. It is not shame to say that I have to go to counselor.
What advice, Dr. Abubasha, could you give the Muslim community to overcome such a negative stigma such as depression?
We have to tell them it is not bad. It is not anything in you to say, I am become not strong enough to go healthy, to go until the end of my way, to go, I need help. We have to stand, say for ourselves, I have a problem, I am not okay, I have to ask to support before I going bad to bad, and nobody can help you. Go to take medication, you go to do this and this and this, and you can't find any person to help you. But in good time, you have to take decision to go to ask to support.
Dr. Abubasha, I want to thank you very much for sharing such a personal story. You are indeed a woman of inspiration, and I commend you a great deal for sharing such a personal story with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back to the Muslim View. I found three young ladies here, and I'm going to ask them a few questions. So I know that I've trapped the three of you. Okay. I've heard from one of the organizers that some of you are volunteering here at this event. What I want to ask is, what is the importance of volunteerism, especially amongst the youth?
I think amongst the youth, being a part of the community, it's necessary for us to give back to the community that built our character in order to inspire other youth to volunteer.
So it's not just a means to graduate?
No. I think it's a means of inspiring other youth to do the same.
In your views?
I think that the more you volunteer, the more working experience, because then you get to build off a lot of, on your resume too, it looks very, very good, and scholarship wise, that's very, very good for you. And the more experience you get with people, and then the easier it gets to just know your community, and it's kind of an advantage in some way. Yeah.
So if you get to know your community, you also get to know the needs of the community. And how would you go about, from that aspect, networking out and getting that information out to the community?
I think it's just important to let other people know what you're doing, and let other people know what we're doing in the community to raise more awareness towards certain topics like today, because it's just important to meet different people and see what they have to say and learn off of what other people are saying, and then teach other people from your volunteering experience the importance of giving back to the community, as we said before, and making sure that everyone knows and is aware of what we're doing in our community today. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, enjoy the rest of the fair.
Thank you.
I have two representatives with me from Movadi Health Club, which was formerly the Athletic Club. I have Maisha and Matt. And Maisha, tell me the importance of physical fitness with regards to the Muslim community.
Well, what we're stressing today is kind of expressing why physical activity can really benefit in reducing stress levels. So just alone with that, it kind of gives you time to focus on yourself. Everyone's kind of got a lot of issues that go on. Everyone's got different stressors. So having that time to yourself to really kind of focus on you and your goals is a great way to reduce stress. On top of that, hormones are released in the brain to kind of cheer your mood up a little bit. So that's why we feel physical activity is really important, not only just for the Muslim community, but for everyone. And that's what we're here to talk about today.
Matt, this is your first year here. How important is it for physical health amongst the youth, not only just the youth, but also seniors?
Youth especially, because you have so much energy, and if you aren't using that energy, it's going to waste. And you want to broaden your spectrum as a kid, especially because you can learn so much, even at a young age. And as far as the elderly community, you don't want your health to deteriorate, because that will happen with time. Being active is going to keep your health at peak condition as long as you're going on.
Okay. Are there senior health programs specifically designed for, say, for instance, 60 and up at Movati?
So we have a range of group fitness classes, women's only, the co-ed, for all different levels. So whether you are advanced or very new to exercise to begin with, we've got it all there. Whether it's in the pool, in a classroom, doing yoga, anything like that.
Okay, so there's, are there group classes and one-on-one?
You can do one-on-one with trainers if you like moving forward, but group fitness classes are a great way to get motivated, especially with friends. It's a great way to get in.
Okay. And Maisha, what are the hours at Movati?
So we open Monday mornings at 5 a.m. and we're 24 hours all throughout the week until Saturday, where we close at 8 p.m. and then Sundays we're 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay, and you're located in where in London?
So we have two locations, both on Wonderland. The north location is at Wonderland in Beaverbrook, and the south location is at Wonderland in Southdale.
All right, okay, thank you very much. This concludes our day today here at the London Muslim Mosque for the second annual Wellness Fair. We've spoken to many a vendor, from the Alzheimer's Society all the way down to the Parkinson's Society of Southwestern Ontario. What this fair truly stresses is one's health and the importance of one's health, all the way down from cancer screening just to even like a small little consult. Physical activity, proper nutrition, proper health, not just physically, mentally, but spiritually. We hope to see you again next week at the Muslim View. I'm your host, Rifat Hussain. Assalamu alaikum.